everybody, welcome back to another video. The T on NPD and relationships. Y'all know how we do it, family. Hello to everybody, to all of our new family members, and of course, thank you so much for subscribing, and to my tribe and family at large. Welcome back, y'all. Thank you all so much for dropping in again to see just what I have to say about the matter. All right, so y'all know on Thursday nights we do our Thursday night live streams on Thursday nights at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are live right here on the channel. I'd like to see all of you here. Everyone that can make it. Listen, I believe it will really bless your soul. Y'all know every time we drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day is 1.2K plus. Listen, plus. All right. I need y'all to help me out. Hit that like button. Okay, family? All right. So let's jump into if you rocks with your girl. Hit that like button. All right, so let's jump into the topic of the video. Y'all listen. I was thinking about something this morning, and what I was thinking about is that we have to actually, a lot of times you don't know that you're being actually groomed for the discard. You're being groomed for the discard, okay? So there's a method to the narcissist madness. There is definitely a method to their madness. You have to be actually groomed for the discard. Everybody, even though you're going through the devalue stage, and you may be in the middle of that thing, rocking and reeling, and I mean, you probably just feel like this bird has done all that they can do, baby. When they think that when you think that they've done all that they can do, they haven't. They're not done. They are not done yet. Just know that. Okay. They're not done yet. So when you look at it, or when you think about it, most of you all will remember back to the times where they were being like the most disrespectful, during the devalue stage or whatever. Okay. And that's typically what you will see when the narcissist is grooming you for the discard. The devalue is right before the discard, but you can't be discarded. Okay. Y'all listen well. You cannot be discarded until you are completely ripe for that. Okay. You got to be ready. The narcissist has to know that they have, I like to call it a ripening system. They have a ripening system before they do just about everything that they do, but you got to be completely ripe. Now, what does ripe look like? Okay, so ripe looks like this. They have to get you to the place, first of all, that they feel like you are completely on board. Okay, you're completely on board with their whole abuse system. They probably ghosted you a few times. They have probably, let's see what else they do. They ghost you. They will, you've seen the mask drop maybe once or twice. You've had a couple of arguments where they probably got elevated in their decibels. Some of them start yelling and screaming. Okay. So you also too, you've had to catch them, or they thought, or you had a thought that they were cheating on you. That needs to happen too. And perhaps that you might have caught them cheating. They left a few times and you took them back. That type of thing. But the main thing that they look for, and most of y'all will attest to this, is that when they pull away from you and you start coming after them, when they pull away from you and they go, you're like, the narcissist will say something like, I'm just done with this. I don't want to be bothered with this anymore, and blah, 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 blah. Now, they may have said that before. Okay. But this particular time is going to happen after maybe at least about 2 or 3 times they have gone, or they did what they call a mini discard. That's what I like to call it, a mini discard, and they were gone maybe for a couple of days or whatever. But see, when they tell you something like this, And what you do is you don't start saying, well, okay, you get your stuff and get right on up out of here. But what you do instead is that you go and start doing things for the narcissist, you know, trying to make them happy, buying them things, you know, trying to, oh, I just, you know, let's just work this out. And you start pulling out all the stops. That's when you ready for the discard. That right there is when you are ready. I mean, some of y'all went in there and cooked that narcissist the biggest breakfast, the most grand. I mean, I'm talking about a 3, 4, 5 course meal. Y'all were just real. I mean, you went all in. You was just like, oh, I know he or she gonna shut down, and they gonna shut up that talk about leaving once I get done with that. Gone to the store, got you some new 90s or whatever y'all did, or what have you. Even went and bought the narcissist high ticket items because they were talking about leaving. Okay, yeah. You just really went in there and pulled out all the stops. That's when you are ready to go, right there. That part right there. When you do that. When you start coming after the narcissist and you are returning love for their hate, you're ready for the discard. You are ready for the discard. These bow-legged toads, I'm telling you, these helmeted frogs, there is a method to the madness. They have to make sure that you are so broken. They got to make sure that you are so broken and you are so on deck with their abusive demonic plan before they leave. Why? You probably asking why. Why in the world would they do something? I know y'all going to testify in the comments. Yeah, you groom for the discard. See, because the discard is an illusion. And I know y'all have heard that before. But it is. A discard is an illusion. What you are simply doing, what a narcissist is simply doing in a discard is they are basically setting you up to go on the rotation. Okay? Now, the narcissist doesn't have any idea that you're going to resist this rotation at all. Because remember, they don't have the ability of foresight. They don't. So they don't have any idea that you're going to resist this rotation at all. And the reason they don't is because you remember now they're leaving you broken. They want to leave you broken. They want to leave you destitute. A lot of you had given so much of yourselves and lost so much of who you are. You were. Some of you who you are. Some of you who you were trying to make it work. You know, with someone that had absolutely no intentions of loving you. No intentions of treating you the way that you should be treated. I mean, no intentions. But they have to make sure that you're broken enough and you're desperate enough before they discard you. They can't just discard you. You got to, the discard, there's a method to the madness on the discard. So when you think back on it, the narcissist is going to get you to a place because, see, they don't truly want to discard you. They truly want to put you in the rotation. And in order to put you in the rotation and bring you back as the glorified side piece, they have to make sure that you're desperate enough. See, they want to leave you. A lot of you found out about the back burner or backdrop supply when the narcissist was grooming, when they were grooming you for this, when they were grooming you, y'all found out about somebody else that they may have been seeing or whatever. A lot of that is on purpose, y'all. A lot of it is on purpose. Our family, I need y'all to hit this like button for me, please. This information right here is this information right here, I believe it is some life-changing, sometimes life-saving information. Because when you know what's happening, I tell y'all all the time, all you need is information. Knowledge applied is power. Okay, not just knowledge, but knowledge applied. What are you going to do with the knowledge that you have? But this is what happens. This is what they do. And so, they're never thinking that you're going to catch on to what's happening. Listen, when somebody is when you are returning love for somebody's hate, and when someone can't respect the good deeds and the care and the kindness that you're giving them, it's not even a question. It shouldn't even be a question. And this is why it's so important for you to learn to love yourself. Because if you don't learn to love yourself, how in the world do you expect anyone else to love you? Because you know what? You train people how to treat you. And I know we've all heard that before, but you train people how to treat you. A narcissist is not they're not gonna come to the table because they're dysfunctional. Okay, they're dysfunctional. They have a whole demonic system that will degrade you by degrade every fiber of your being. But you have to be groomed for the discard. And this is how. They have to make sure that you're desperate enough, you're confused enough about the whole situation, that once they discard you and go and hang out with that whatever supply that they got they've groomed back there. Once they're gone for that 90 days, 60 days, 90 days, when they come back to hoover you, you'll be ready because you're still confused. You still want answers. You have no closure. Listen, baby, you let accountability be your closure. You know what? I'm going to take accountability for what I let this rhino with a bow, okay? This dusty bow-legged giraffe, okay? I'm going to take accountability for what I allowed them to do to me. But I bet you one thing. I bet you won't come back. I don't care how much it hurts me to let that thing go. This is how you have to see this. I don't care how much it hurts to let it go. It'll hurt more to go back. But there's a method to their madness, family. I'm telling you, this is how they get down. This thing was burning on my heart today. I said, you know what? I got to talk about this because people don't know that they're actually being groomed for the discard. These frogs, man, I'm telling you, these birds right here, they come from the COC. You know, they come from a COC, a clan of crows. And that's just how dysfunctional they are, family. This is what they do. So family, I wanted to get this message out here. I hope you all are doing well today and you're on your way to your healing journey. Want you to know I love you. Pay attention. Listen, pass this information along. Share the content, okay? And I will see you all on the next video, family. And I will see you all healed at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.